Hi guys, let me show you how to install the VRChat HP system to your avatar. There are two more Unity packages other than the HP system. One of them is called Avatar 3.0 Manager. It's a great plugin from VRLab that helps us to merge those animations. And the other one is just the shader, because they are both under MIT license, so I can directly put them into the downloaded file. Alright, now let's go ahead and import all those three packages. Now you should be able to see a folder called HP System. Let's go into that folder. Now drag the prefab into your hierarchy. The prefab has an HP bar and several receivers that are basically a hitbox for your avatar. First, let's adjust the HP bar to a proper position so that it appears on your head but not in your head. Sweet. Now we can go ahead and adjust those receivers. In most cases, they're not gonna fit your avatar, so you need to adjust them manually as well. The head receiver looks good to me, so we don't need to change that. Don't forget to go around like that to make sure it looks good from other angles. Now for the torso receiver, it's way smaller than my avatar here, so I need to make it larger. I do want to mention that people's senders are usually smaller than their avatars. For example, a hand sender is usually inside the hand, so we want to make those receivers slightly larger than our avatar for a better hit detection. If you're doing things from the front of your avatar, then your avatar's right leg is on your left. Make sure you're putting the right receiver on the right leg and left receiver on the left leg. I know it might sound a little bit stupid to you, but I made the mistake once and I hope you can get it right. If you're using a non-humanoid avatar that has more than 2 legs or no leg at all, you can copy and paste to make more receivers or delete unused receivers. Alright, I'm done. Now here's a very important part. We want to make sure those receivers actually move with the body. So now we need to find those body parts in the armature. I've seen avatars with no armature in it. If you can find a game object that contains hands and legs and stuff, then that will be your avatar's armature. Now we need to find the head for our head receiver. It's usually located in the neck. Good, now we find it. There's a parent constraint inside each receiver. Let's drag the head into that constraint for the head receiver. For the torso receiver, we need to find the chest. But if you can't find the chest, spine should work just fine. Now repeat the same process for those leg receivers. Now right-click on the Minecraft HP system and choose to unpack the prefab completely. Then drag the health bar and the receivers into our avatar. Now delete the empty Minecraft HP system. Now let's do a quick check to avoid variable name collision. Go to your avatar's descriptor, playable layers fx, then parameters. If you can find a variable called VRCE mode, you need to delete that. If you don't have VRCE mode, then you can skip this. Now we just need to merge the animations and parameters using VRLab's Avatar 3.0 Manager. Now drag and drop your avatar into the AV3 Manager. You can find an option called FX. Inside FX, choose Add Animator to merge. Now we just add our controller to it and click Merge on Current. Gotta scroll down a little bit to find it. By default, those variables are not synced, so we need to click on those checkboxes one by one to make them synced. Now click on this icon to merge the parameters. Drag HPS param into it and click on Copy Parameters. Okay, animations are ready. We can go ahead and close the window. Alright, here we are at the final step already. We need to find the menu option in your avatar's VRC avatar descriptor. Double click to get into the menu. Let's add a control and call it HP system. You can use whatever icon you want for HP system, but for now I just use the heart symbol included in VRChat SDK. The type should be submenu. Now click on the little icon here. You should be able to find an option called HPS menu. Okay, the setup's complete. We can go to VRChat SDK, build the avatar for testing. Hi guys, I'm in VRChat right now. Let's open up the menu and do a little test. Let's turn on the system first. Okay, it works. There are many other options in the menu. Let's test out the poison one. Well, as you can see, my avatar doesn't turn red when taking damage. If you don't care about that, you are pretty much good to go. But if you really want to fix it, I'll show you how. But before that, let's test out the take a hit option, which simulates a hit in the torso and deals 1 damage. It works flawlessly, so let's go back to Unity and fix the other animation. First, make sure your avatar is selected. Then go to Window, Animation, Animation. Let's create a new one. Go into HP System folder, then Source, then Anim. You can find an animation called Hit at the bottom of the list. We need to override. Start recording the animation. Now let's find the body parts that need to turn red. Almost every shader has the ability to add extra layers of color on texture. If your shader doesn't, then you should probably switch to a more advanced shader. For me, I need to adjust all those 3 layers in order to make it look good. The RGB value should be 0.812, 0.396, and 0.396. If you want to use other color, that's fine as well. Now I'm just gonna repeat the same process for my other body parts and their layers. Now here's another important part. Don't forget to go into the health bar and activate the sound effect. Okay, done. Let's close the animation window and build the avatar. Here we are in the VRChat again. Let's turn on the system and see if it works. We did it. I hope you enjoy it and have fun. Bye!